3 balls here.
It's good bowling, solid bowling. So they don't need to do too much. Probably need one boundary and over will get them home, Nilly.
I really think he's bowled. He's quite like he needs to bring fine leg up and give him some cover on the other side, doesn't he? Nico in again. Yes. And Mansali's had a great shot down the ground. That's over the Bet Barter sign for 6, or it hits the Bet Barter sign. Yeah, few singles. One had to go. Something had to give there, didn't it? And the old wise Andrew Mansali. Let's watch the replay. Put it away. Going to score 10 and over, aren't you?
Yeah, you're getting home. He's
Mansali
gone again.
Goes on
it's
the offside.
up.
It's high.
No, the Nipico's underneath it. Yeah, he makes no mistake. Was a cat amongst the pigeons there.
Yeah, just got a little wide on it and just got the outside edge. Let's watch the replay.
Wide off stump.
A little bit wide.
Yeah.
And he should have hit it over cover rather than trying to hit it straight. He had to hit through the ball.
I agree with that. Yeah, as he's walking off, he's practicing going over cover. Just maybe drifted a bit wide on him. Just give credit to the bowler. There was no deep point. No one out on the offside. So it's a gutsy tactic as we got William Singh Nalissa coming in the bat.
Well, tell us a little bit, William Singh Nalissa as a batsman. He's known as a leg spin bowler, but he can hit the ball quite well too.
Nice technique. I remember in his first tours of the EAP T20, was it Fiji or PNG? He hit a 6. He went in to face the last ball of the innings and hit a 6. He batted 8 last year in the 50 over competition. He might have got a 20.
And here we go. Tommy on strike because they crossed. Well, the ball was in the air. Unavalu, I mean, he come down the pitch and he's bowled him and he's gone wicket, and that is, what is that, Shane? That is just some silly cricket when you've gone 9 off the over. You've lost the wicket. You just need to control the back end there. And he's tried to play the big shot.
It's a great celebration. It straightened a little bit. It angled in and did straighten to the top of off stump. But you've just lost your captain, your most experienced player, the ball before. Do you play that shot?
He needed to lead the last 4 or 5 overs here.
Well, we've got the young kids from Melee Tavia Bulls coming in again to steer it home. Can they do it 2 weeks in a row?
We're at the end of the over. When we come back, Nico will be on a hat-trick next time we see him.
Not another hat-trick. It's another trophy you've got to buy. I've got 2.
No, he's got 2. He's got 2 in a row. He's on a hat-trick,
He's on a hat-trick, yeah. We got 2 hat-tricks last game, or what? Just 1. Josh Razoo got a hat-trick, didn't he?
And Kenny Tari was on a hat-trick.
Kenny Tari was on a hat-trick. All right.
We got Yusuf Obed here. And this will be difficult for the spin bowler coming onto the 2 new batsmen here. This will be a test.
Hey, Stefan Sandy hasn't bowled yet. He's probably
the better spinner.
One of the best
He'll
spinners.
Have to be at the other end.
Oh, he's the up-and-coming spinner of Vanuatu. He's got the doojah, he's got all the tricks. If he bowls from this top end to finish, it might be hard to hit. But he's got to come on the bowl soon because they've got...
Well,
Nipigo's got 1. Stefan Sandy's got 2. Vince Fear's got 1.
Well, Stefan Sandy will be next, otherwise he doesn't get the opportunity to bowl 2 overs.
Yeah,
and this is game on here with the Afira Sharks. They've got a really good bowling line up here. Let's see if they can close this out.
They're just over 10 and over, don't they? It's game back on. It's a big over from Nico Navarro. And Obed Yusuf coming to bowl to William Singh Nalissa. Young spinner versus experienced spinner. Outside stump. Nice cut shot. It finds the field. That's a dot ball.
Dot ball there.
2 new batters though. We got 2 new batters.
2 new batters. That's a great start from the spinner.
Few dots could build on there here.
Yusuf coming in again. Lagoon end. Tosses it right up. It's caught ball. Oh, he's dropped it.
There's a chance of a run out. No, there isn't.
Oh, young fella. Yeah, they got a stick, don't they?
Well, I tell you what, you got no one else to blame when you drop the down ball at least, haven't you?
Tosses it right up.
Toss that right up.
Bottom of the bat. Oh, he got his favoured hand to it.
He's in the bowl again. There's a nick from Phillip. We missed the play. They come back for 2. Could be a run out. Oh, we just missed that action there. Well, that was a ball outside off stump. I think it's Phillip out there. Went to play.
Oh, it's Phillip.
Got
flying.
a nick.
I'm going to call him Flying Phillip.
Flying
he can
Phillip.
run.
He has got some of the biggest beach muscles I've seen at Melee Beach. I'll give you the strong tip. He's out pumping iron daily, And he's quick. He is quick between wickets.
Not a big bicep player of the day.
He's got the biggest biceps in the Betbada Vanuatu Blast, that's for sure.
Yusufin again. A little bit flatter.
He's gone over.
He's
That's over.
And that's landed just inside the boundary.
Come into where he left off last Saturday.
Yeah, he hit. I think he got a quick fire 21 last week, and he's done the same again. Pulled away, but he's hit it in the right areas.
A little bit slow in the air, I reckon. He's got to fizz it through a bit more. And this slow pitch will stick in the pitch if he fizz it a bit more.
Fizz it through and attack the stumps here. That's what he should be doing. I reckon if he can get into that middle and leg stump here, he'd be a big chance.
We've got 3. We've got deep cover point, deep extra cover, and deep mid off. 3 on the boundary and offside.
Oh, and of course, he's nearly snuck it through there. He has at that middle and leg line. He's just got the inside edge, and he's got a dot there. But Phillip was going one area, and that was deep mid-wicket.
That 6 was required from the MT Bulls. They needed something then, didn't they? Obed Yusuf in the bowl again. Flying Phillip. Oh, off wide. I thought it was off the pad. Maybe not. Good wide. MT Bulls. Jamal Vieira's got the double teapot on. He's not happy with that.
The young fella's just failed to finish the over off, hasn't he?
They've got 3 out the offside on the boundary. He's bowled a leg stump line. Here it is. There's one, 2 bounces, 3 bounces, 2 long on.
Hasn't hit it good enough to get himself out.
So we've got William Singh Nalissa on strike. No, we don't. It's the over.
9 off the over.
So we've got Nala Nipiko, we've got Stefan Sandy, we've got Vince Vieira, and Nico Unavalu will bowl one, of course.
Yes. Well, will they bowl Nico now?
They're bowling Nico now. I think Nalan will bowl the last over from that bottom end. He has to. So I'll give Stefan Sandy.
They got a really good bowling line. They've got a lot of options, don't they?
I'll be giving Stefan Sandy the next from the top end. Make him hit with the spin. The Banana Bay Doctor's not as strong as it has been.
Look, these guys would like the pace on. I think Stefan Sandy, really good spinner. I think the pace off and it tweaked the ball. Bit of bounce too from the quite tall spinner.
I think the skipper has got to bowl the last over from the Betbada Bellevue Hill end.
Here we go, Nico.
Nico's bowl well.
Valu coming in here.
We've got 5 inside the circle now.
So this is a hat-trick ball. Shane,
ball.
You can call this one.
They've got 5 inside the circle. Deep points come up. I don't think he's meant to be up in the circle. Hat-trick ball. He stroked it along on for an easy single.
Nice batting by Phillip too. He did the same thing in the last weekend's game where the Melly Taffia Bulls had a double header. He was one of their key performers down the order.
And deep point's gone back now. That's where he should be. Now this is good through the offside. That's his go-to shot with the cover drive. He's got a lovely technique. More classical technique. No shovels there. He's got a proper technique. Hits him from a straight bat.
There we go. Unavalu coming in. Bellevue Hill end. Straight ball. He drags it leg side out there to the fielder of Sammy.
That's good bowling. Just tied him up a bit. Couldn't free his arms up. And it's game on. I can't call it either way, Damo, at the moment. It's 50-50. Another great game of cricket. Associate cricket again. One
really good over is going to change it either way, isn't it? Fear Sharks need a really good over here. Unavalu coming in, full ball, hit it straight. He must field his own delivery.
Yeah, that's a good mitt on it there. We push him a bit harder between the runs. There's always a chance for a misfield out here. There's a few crab holes and a few bad bounces always in the outfield here.
I like this. Unavalu, he's just going at the stumps. So it's falling at the stumps. If you miss, he's going to hit. Yep. He's going to make you play. He's not giving the width.
Tactics, but you know where he's going to bowl. He's got the slower ball. That's not slow.
Oh, it's leg side.
Push it down. But if you're going to bowl, if you're targeting that middle leg and jamming the batsman up, you're going to give the odd leg side wide away. And as a captain or a coach, you give them the odd one because they're trying. There's not much margin for error. I'd rather that than a wide pie that goes through third man for 4 off the edge. So
well, he's halfway through this over. He's gone for 4. He just needs to finish this over off and give him something to defend in the last 2 overs. Unavalu in full toss. He's missed that. Not called again there either, and that's a dot ball.
Okay.
Unavalu, 2 deliveries to go. Nalissa's not happy with that. He's not happy. He's missed it. Not happy with the call.
Let's see the replay. We'll tell the story.
It's just dropping. It's very hard to tell. Drops. I'm happy either way.
Is Nigel defending you in a case this week or something?
Unavalu coming in. Ball at the stumps.
They push for 2. We've got Flying Phillip. He wants to come back.
Yeah, good feeling. That's the captain.
Flying Phillip could have gone. A direct hit would have got him, but Flying Phillip is back. He's got the flying yellow mane at the back of the helmet there too, hasn't he? The old cape. He was Superman last week.
He was. Unavalu, one delivery to go here. If he can just keep this to a single, we're chasing 21 off the last over.
That's good bowling, Jet. He's jamming him up in the middle of the leg stump, giving him no room to free his arms. Phillip will go. Phillip can hit the ball early. He can go wide long on here or over cover.
This is game on. This is
last week, didn't he?
This is game on.
And the flying Phillip needs a big 6 now. That's well bowled.
And it's just in. Oh, I was going to call it just inside the train tracks, but it's been called wide there, and he just failed to finish off the over. We've gone for 4 singles and 2 wides. Now he can't afford to. He's got to finish this over off and give him. He's got to give him something to defend in the last 2 overs.
Couple of wides is costly. 2 overs go after this. Oh, it's game on. It's either way.
Unavalu, Bada, Bellevue will end. Full ball, the stumps.
It's beautiful bowling. Off pace, slow ball, Yorker.
Phillip wants to, but there's no chance. That Betha Molly, good fielding. He good pace to get in there.
Got off the boundary quick there, Betha Molly. Flying Phillip's got the strike, though.
I got to say 89 after 8. And we have 20 to go off 2 overs.
20 off 2.
Who's going to bowl this? Will it be Narling Nipico? He's got his cap off. It's the championship over, isn't it? It's the championship over.
Who's going to bowl the last over then?
Well, it's got to be Stefan Senni going to go for the spin last.
We've seen you can't bowl an off spinner
in the last over
from that over. But if the offie goes for 16 from this end now, it's game over.
It's game over.
So I guess he's thinking, I've got to
come at the man, come at the hour.
But if you're batting, though, there's no pressure. You know you've got 6 overs of spin at the other end to come.
6 balls of spin at the other end.
Sorry. Getting excited. 6 balls of spin at the end.
Well, this over, he needs to be 6 or less. You don't want. He needs the spinner to have at least 14, maybe 16 to defend at the other end
20.
With that little wind.
You got to say, yeah. And the breeze has just picked up, hasn't it? It's just picked up.
Just he started to grab this ball here, go back to his mark.
The Banana Bay Doctor's just kicked in, which is on your screens now. It comes from right to left over sort of long on to third man. That's the Banana Bay Doctor. If you look at from this end, the Lagoon end, that means at the other end, they'll be hitting from your screens right to left with the Banana Bay Doctor. And
what's he going to bowl here? He's got square legs gone back. I'd probably like him to see go full and straight and put a third man back and probably bring square in.
The Nick with the Doctor's going to go for 4. He's good over. Oh, it's hard to.
Phillips
on fielders, mate.
Yeah. He just needs one more. One more
fielder. One more fielder. But yeah, anything. The Nick is on. He hasn't targeted. He's got to bowl at stumps here, I reckon. Stump to stump.
That's why I think he needs to have third man going back on the boundary. Here we go, Narling Nipico. The captain, the Afira Sharks coming in from the Lagoon end. Phillip on strike. Full ball, slow ball.
There's the third man.
And he scored
it! The substitute fielders had 2 struggling efforts and could have pulled off a match-winning catch.
Well, I think
Phillip... sorry for him out there before he was under the bomb. That's in the hitting zone.
It's a slow ball. He's tried to hit a leg side. The slow ball. He's just got the outside edge. Popped up. Nice little cat. Brandon Myers. He's just let 2...
breathing a sigh of relief after that, wouldn't he?
He's let 2 balls go between his legs for 2 boundaries. He's let go 6 runs, but he's taken a key wicket there. Whoa. Key wicket. And he's... I don't know if he's excited or relieved. I think it's more relief.
I think it's relief. Because if he dropped that, I reckon...
Yeah.
He could have just... thrown the hat on the ground, shirt off, walked home.
Yeah, and we've got Nalissa.
Never play cricket again.
They've crossed. We've got Nalissa on strike here. Narling Nipico. Come at the man, come at the arrow. He's scored 78 not out. He's there now. He's got the ball. If he's going to win the game, it's with the ball now.
The nick for 4 down there. I reckon third man. Even though just got to catch. I bowl full and hard at the stumps. I would.
It's kept very low. Has he rolled the fingers over that as well? But it's kept low, and that's a dot ball. And Nalissa is not sure what to think. He's looking at the pitch. He helped roll the pitch today, so he's got no one else to blame.
Yep.
Have we watched the replay here? Has he rolled his fingers, Shane? Yes, he has rolled his fingers. And it's just
lack of pace, well bowled.
And expect the last few deliveries to be off pace as well. Narling Nipico coming in, Lagoon end. Pace on. Oh, and he's failed to misfield it himself.
Vince Vieira's got to do the work. It's a great bit of fielding it long off. They go back for 2.
Chance to run out.
Good running.
Great running.
They're going for 3. They're sleeping. That's super running. They're going for 4. Super running.
Great intent by these young fellas from the Melitapia Bulls.
Great running. And the off, yes. Well, if you lose by 1 run, kicking yourself, aren't you?
Oh, we lose by 1 run. We blame Brendan Myers for losing. Oh, no offense, Brendan.
Al Sampson, the man of the hour last week with a huge 6 batting at this end. He hit the first ball out of the ground for
He'll
6.
Be very confident.
Can he do it again?
It was the pace delivery.
What's looking at wide long on you, Damo?
What's Nipico got in his bag of tricks here? It's off pace,
well
and it's just keeping low. I think that's probably the trick, the off pace delivery.
It's well bowled. Yeah, he just got through the shot too early. There was a great 6 he hit last week, first ball out of nowhere. They need a 4 to follow up. So he's got the skills. It's up to him to do it again 2 weeks in a row. It's a lot of pressure, young fella, but it's been a good over. Only 3 off the over.
Yep, 3 off the over. 2 deliveries to go for nailing Nipico. Lagoon end. With the ball keeping low, it's got to be pace off, I would think, here. Raval Sampson on strike. Pace off, and it is kept low.
Ball again.
Kept very low, and I'd be doing the same delivery again.
Yeah,
and maybe a little bit more at the stumps.
He's threw the shot early, but you can't quite use your feet there because Narlan's got that effort ball that if he goes upstairs, mate, it's not a bad option now.
Well, his effort ball goes for 3 with a shot down the ground. Melissa just has a quick chat to him. He probably just said, wait for the ball, wait for the ball, son.
Bring Midoff up here and put third man back. I reckon the Nick is on for a 4 here.
Nipico in, off pace again.
Off pace
banged it in. Can Sammy get it?
Gather it in. Get
runs.
The throw. They're not going for 2. Easy on the throw. Sets up a beautiful last. 1 more ball left. I've got ahead of myself. Give yourself an uppercut.
I've got us at over. I've got us at over.
Oh.
TV's
got it as over as well.
I've got a wicket, wicket.
The scorers are yelling out. As he comes in the bowl. Back in the hole. It's a fast York. He's dug it out for a single. They'll come back for 2 for sure. They come. It's a one-hand pick up.
Yeah, tries. That was his opportunity to try. I had to go the one hand if he had any chance of running that out.
Oh, no.
He's gone 2 off the last delivery there.
Well, you called it as a 7th delivery, didn't you?
I did call it a 7th delivery.
TV had it as a 7th as well.
Takes us through to 95. We need 15 off the last over. 14 off the last over, Shane.
14 to win, is it?
14 to win off the last over.
Let's work that out exactly.
He's been in the wilderness in the islands for a little while. The 3 or the couple of captain, vice captain, wicketkeeper together now discussing.
It's got to be Stefan Sandy. He hasn't bowled in this innings.
Samson has got the ball. He's just faking.
He's faking.
He has to be Stefan Sandy.
You pretend to give the hat to the umpire. It's got to be Stefan. I wouldn't bowl the young leggy. That's a big pressure for the young leggy to bowl this end. They've got to hurry up and make a decision.
Well,
time is getting on.
You really want someone to walk over, grab the ball, and say, "I want this over."
It's Stefan Sandy. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got. I'll tell you what. If he tosses it up, and the Banana Bay's doctors picked up, this is dangerous.
They really need to get this field right, don't they?
This is dangerous. They've got to have the 2 best catches. They've got 2 good catches out there.
Really
Sampson and Bethan Moley out in the hot spot. I'd have another one at mid-wicket on the circle, possibly. I don't think they got a cut shot for 4.
Cut shot there. And Sampson took that good catch when the ball was over the boundary, threw it back in earlier. If they can get that right this time, there's a chance here. Stefan Sandy.
They're taking a long time to get through this. Now they've got 5 inside the circle. They can have 1 more back.
This is really set up for a great last over here.
Got 1. Yes, they've got 5 inside the circle for my count. They can have a man back. They've got 1 too many inside the circle.
Haven't quite got this right here.
Yeah, you got to.
Well, the Melitafia Bulls got out of trouble last week with a huge last over.
You've got to have players on the boundary. You got 5 inside the circle. Could that be costly?
Defending 15 here. Come on, a fear of Sharks. Here we go. Stefan Sandy in.
That's stumping.
That's a nice stumping.
Good work.
Good bowling, good wicket keeping there. Fear of Sharks. And I would have thought Darren Wattu would have come in after delivering that huge 6 last.
Wattu's coming in for the last 2 balls. Was in the slot. He just got a little bit outside leg stump and he couldn't quite reach it. If he's got a little bit off stump, he want to hit that for 6. We've got Nonu, I would say, we're coming now. Nonu's a good competitive cricketer. So he's a good beach volleyball player. It's on the Chile stable. There's thousands of them play cricket. He's got a good eye, but what he is a super competitor with bat and ball. I like Nono in the field. He always gives 110%.
And watch these guys run. And these guys will run. So if the boundary riders aren't on the ball here, they'll be looking for 2.
Once again, they're 5 inside the circle. They can have one more deep goes for deep point.
Going back to the 30.
He's only on the 30-yard circle. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1. I'm not going crazy. They've got 5 inside.
Stefan Stanley coming in from the Bet-Barter Bellevue Hill end. Outside off, and that just goes through for a dot ball.
I tell you, there's no one out on the outside. He's got
15 off 4.
Any bat on that was 4 runs.
15 off 4. This has got to be a boundary, this shot here. Stefan Sandy, this is the key ball. And it's up. It's short.
Molly's under it. He makes no mistake.
A bit worried. He took a couple of steps back after he caught that ball, but that is a wicket, and that looks like the game over for the Afira Sharks. This is a great comeback. Great comeback with Narling Nipico belting the last 5 balls. Well, they need 15 or 3. Mathematically, if John Laws was bowling, would be a chance. And the Afira Sharks have finally come alive today.
Well, you got big, dazzling Darren Wartu. Is it? It's got to be.
Well, they've
finisher.
They've crossed. You got Narling. Nelissa's crossed to there.
Okay, 4-6-6. 4-6-6, we've got a tie.
No, 4-6-6, we're going to win.
Have we?
Yeah. 109 we're chasing.
So 4-6-6 is how much is that? I can't. I've
120.
lost the plot, mate. I'm all over the shop. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. No. It's game on, I reckon.
And I think Narling Nipico is. I'm going to call it a win. Narling Nipico has set up the win with the second last over, where he's gone wicket. Potentially had to bowl the extra ball, and he's only gone for 6 off the over. So
I want Wartu to finish. I want a 3, then I want a 2 6s. That's what I want to see. I want to see big dazzling Darren Wartu.
And we'll have a Bet-Barter Vanuatu Blast super over.
Get that out. That's in the dark. We'll be in the dark. We've got fix what I'm going for.
Bear with us, guys. This will be going to the stands.
Oh, we've got the wrong camera on there. It's just straight to the mid-off for a single. Let's get the right camera on there, Rick.
Well, nothing silly here from the bowler. Make sure there's no balls. Make sure there's no extra deliveries here. The last thing they want to do is give them a free hit.
So, they can't do it. They can't tie, can they?
Well,
2 6s?
Only with a no ball.
Okay, all fielders inside, yep.
Stefan Sandy coming in. Bet-Barter Bellevue Hill end. Toss. Oh, flatter, quicker ball.
I think he stumps. Yes, he stumps.
He's lifted the back leg.
And that's it.
Well, we called Stefan Sandy before. He's one of the leading wicket takers. He's gone wicket, 1 wicket. And it's his first over the afternoon.
Minoseve. He's just going across.
What has he done here? Has he just lifted the back foot?
Good pace.
Yeah.
That's just firing it into the pitch. Really good bowling.
And Vice Captain Jamal Vera has just done everything he needed to do. Just waited for the ball, takes the bails off. And for the last delivery, we're waiting for the new batsman to come out, which will most likely be Godfrey Mangau. This has been a terrific game. Narling Nipico has set this game up with the 78 not out in the first innings. He hit his last 5 deliveries for 6 to get him to 108.
Yep, they had Nalissa bowl the last over, which was risky when you got a man like Nipico at the crease.
Crosses. Clement Tommy's on strike. He tries to go down the pitch, and he's out to Nico Unavalu. That is the game changer.
I think it's a good call there, Damo. You lost 2 batsmen and 2 balls. You're 2 incumbent.
2 key batsmen, and you're 2 new batters
at the crease, and that's where the momentum was slow. And we don't know what we're doing with the camera there, Rick. That was the last ball.
It was flat, it was fast, outside off. He's missed it with a big strike. And we've got 3 for 1 off the last over. And 7 for 95 and finishing there. And we'll be back shortly with the Bet-Barter and Pacific Private Bank man of the match.
Yes, we will be of both games. See you soon. Make sure I'm on there, Ricky, baby.